Hello, it's me, back again with another skincare video that you may or may not have asked for, but here it is. I have a feeling that this is gonna be a longer video, so if you want, grab some of those Korean spicy noodles as a light casual snack. I still have some of those. I should do a mukbang with those. Mukbang? No, but seriously, I have a feeling this video is gonna be longer, so enjoy. So back in high school, I had very awful skin. I had a lot of acne, a lot of scarring, very oily skin as well. But then after I figured out how to wash my face and take care of my skin, my acne got way better. So yeah, my skin was pretty clear for the majority of the time. I still do, break out from time to time, but it's usually breakouts that have surfaced on the skin, the ones that you can see and you can just pop them and they're pretty much gone. I still get those, but yeah, for the most part, my skin is pretty okay. So I don't know why, but in the past couple months, like September, October, I have had some of the worst skin I've ever had. I would break out, but the thing is that the breakouts that I would get, they would be more cystic acne. So that's when the acne is like underneath your skin, so you can't pop it or anything. It's just there until it decides not to be. So yeah, I couldn't really do anything. I've been getting that like around my cheek, like this area, my jawline, a couple on my forehead, and I was like, what's going on? What's happening? Whoever I pissed off for this to happen, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did, but I'm so sorry. Maybe I accidentally ignored a witch and didn't give her money or something. I don't know. You know what, honestly, there's probably some sort of higher power that's watching me and they're like, y'all sinned too much this year. Acne. I should also mention that some of my skincare that I was using was expired. So I think that was one of the main reasons why I was breaking out. I also find that the change in seasons also messes up my skin. Canada has crazy weather. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it can go from, plus 35 to minus 30 in a drop of a hat. So yeah, I think that's another reason why I was breaking out a bunch. So like I was saying, I'm making this video to show you guys my updated skincare routine. Kind of had to change some stuff around because, it's colder now. Like I said, I was breaking out a bunch too, so had to change some things around. So yeah, have you guys seen that tweet where it's like, I treat my skin like a temple and this is how it repays me? That's me. We love a backstabber. If I don't do my skincare routine once, or if I miss washing my face one time, my skin is literally like ome wa mo shinderu. That's a very advanced meme. I don't know if you normies will get it. Why did I say that? Anyways, here's my updated winter skincare routine. So I'm gonna go in order of how a skincare routine usually works. So I'll start off with cleansers. Currently for cleansers, I'm using these right now by Drunk Elephant. Just so you guys know, Drunk Elephant, it's literally everything in my skincare routine now. I said I was gonna make a dedicated video on the skincare brand because I'm pretty much using everything by them, but I didn't do that. I'm scared. So the white bar is called the Peaky bar, and then the brown bar is called the Juju bar. So yeah, these are just your basic cleansers. I feel like everyone, including myself, every time, you see a bar of soap, you're like, oh, that's gonna dry you out. But these actually don't, which is really surprising. It was my first time using a cleanser in this bar type of form, and yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. So the white one, I typically use it more often since it's, supposed to get rid of any dirt and oil, kind of balance out the skin, moisturize it. It's got marula oil in it, so yeah, my skin felt very clean after. Usually for cleansers, I will use a cream-based cleanser just because I like to add a bit of moisture to my skin. And every time I finish washing my face feels, it feels clean, not squeaky clean, but almost bordering on that side of squeaky clean, but it still doesn't feel dry or anything. With this white bar, the Peaky bar, I find that my face just feels normal and clean. It doesn't even really border on the squeaky clean feeling, which is really nice. I was so surprised with this. So yeah, I'm really liking this one. The Juju bar is supposed to help exfoliate your skin. It's got a little bit of grit to it, but it's still super gentle. I like using this one, a couple times a week when I feel like my skin kind of needs it. Definitely don't think it's good to use every single day. You probably could if you are like super oily, but yeah, I like to use this a couple times a week, and then I'll use the Peaky Bar a little bit more often. I usually use a konjac sponge to cleanse my face, which is basically just a little sponge, and I just kind of rub the bar on the sponge. It makes a nice lather. You don't have to use a lot of product, I find, and yeah, it just foams up really nicely and my face feels very clean. So definitely really liking these. I was so scared to use these at first because I thought they were gonna dry me out, but no, very surprised. Good job. So after I wash my face, I usually like to use some sort of exfoliating mask, and I picked this guy up recently. Am I gonna get in trouble for showing this? Probably not. Anyways, so this is the Drunk Elephant, the TLC Sukari Baby Facial. You can't get this in Canada. I live in Canada. Basically, I saw this guy pop up on the Sephora.ca website, and I was like, wow, snatch that up. So I ordered it right away. And then literally like a day after, it was out of stock, and apparently you can't even get it on there anymore. The ingredients, like the acids that are in here, the concentration is too high for it to be sold in Canada. So yeah, only available in the States. But somehow I got my grubby little hands on this, which I'm very excited for. I've only used it twice so far. You're not supposed to use it that often, otherwise your face will fall off, maybe. But yeah, I haven't noticed like, you know, a huge difference, but my face definitely feels a lot softer. It's probably helped with the pigmentation a little bit, you know, since it's resurfacing, exfoliating, getting rid of all the not pigmentation, the like surface skin cells that are just kind of sitting there. So yeah, I'm excited to use this illegal product a little bit more. The other resurfacing exfoliating mask that I like to use is Blue Tansy by Herbivore. It's just in this little kind of deluxe sample size, but this is a little bit more gentle compared to the baby facial. So I'll use the baby facial usually once a week, and then the other time that I want to use a mask like this, I'll use the Blue Tansy. It's very gentle. I find that it does help kind of clear up acne. If you do have pigmentation, it's supposed to help with that as well. It's very soothing. A lot of people don't like the smell of this though. I don't mind it personally, but yeah, I think it's the Blue Tansy that's in here. But this is another nice mask that I like to use as well. So this is something that I actually just started doing this year. I never used to use sheet masks because, I don't know, I find that they were kind of pointless, but I actually really like them now. So usually after I use one of those exfoliating masks, since it has taken off the dead layer of skin cells that are on my skin, I like to go in with a sheet mask after, just to really, you know, put in that moisture and all the good stuff into my skin. So I got these sheet masks from Winners, naturally Upper Canada. What is this brand? I don't know. Winners has good shit. Like if you want cheap and effective sheet masks, like Winners is the place to go. I got these for $8 and there's 5 sheet masks in here, which is like $1 something per mask. And yeah, I was just kind of shopping around. I just looked at the ingredients of these, and there's some really awesome acne fighting ingredients. There's witch hazel, green tea, tea tree oil, aloe vera. Yeah, just really awesome. They are paraben free. I don't know if you'll be able to find these if you go to your local Winners, because I feel like Winners, the selection is always random. But yeah, these are the ones I've been using. I'll usually leave it on for about 20 minutes and then take it off. My skin feels very clean, very like moisturized, and then I'll just follow up with my other skincare. So this guy right here is by Paula's Choice. It is the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid, salicylic acid. I've been using this for quite a while now. This is my first bottle, and I'd say I've used about like half of it so far. This is your leave-on exfoliant, so it's got salicylic acid in there. It's supposed to go inside the pore, kind of clean it out. When I first got this, I actually used it every single day, morning and night. I think it tells you to do that, but anyways, I started doing that. I think it was around the time I started breaking out, so I was like, are y'all playing me? Is it your fault? But then I found out the real reason why I was breaking out, and it wasn't because of this, it was because of some other skincare. So yeah, I'm using this a little bit more often now. I just, yeah, like to have some sort of leave-on exfoliant just so, you know, I can keep my pores clear throughout the day. I find that I tend to use it in the morning a little bit more often, and yeah, it's pretty good so far. Gonna use the rest. see what else I think. I'm still using it a little bit more sparingly now, just because I'm like traumatized from having such bad acne. But yeah, this is pretty good. I know a lot of people that do buy Paula's Choice. This is usually their first purchase, and yeah, I can see why. So my skin is very prone to scarring, especially from acne. I don't know why. I find that Asian skin types, or maybe skin types that are more on like, you know, the warmer side, a little bit more pigment in there, they tend to scar like a lot more, and the scars tend to last a bit longer. I don't know if I'm just making shit up, but that's what I've noticed. But something I've been using to help with that, to help the scar fade faster, is vitamin C serums. So I've been using this one by Drunk Elephant as well. It's the C Firma Day Serum. And I'm also alternating it with the Dr. Dennis Gross, their C Collagen Brighten and Firm Vitamin C Serum. There's no reason why I'm doing it. I just have both of these, and I just want to use them up as soon as possible, because sometimes, you know, vitamin C tends to oxidize quite quickly. They're both very lightweight, but also super moisturizing, which is something I like. My skin tends to lean more on the oily side, but I still need something to, you know, add moisture to my skin so it doesn't make more oil. Yeah, and I just find that they give your face like a nice glow to it. So y'all are doing amazing, sweeties. So this is another thing by Drunk Elephant that I really like. It's the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. So this is basically just a boost of moisture for your skin. You are supposed to mix this in with your other serums or moisturizers just for that added boost of moisture, pretty much. And yeah, I find that it does make a difference. Like if I don't use this, my skin does feel a little bit, you know, not as moist, especially living in Canada. Like I said, the weather's crazy. It's so cold outside, but then when you come inside, the hot air blasts you in the face, so all the water and like the hydration is sucked out of your skin. So this is, yeah, really nice to just layer it in with your skincare. Sometimes I just wanna just a little bit in my mouth so I can have some hydration inside of me. Oh my god, why did I say that? Omewa mo shinderu. Oh wow, Drunk Elephant again. I'm so surprised. This is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I think I've talked about this in my other video when I was like, I'm gonna make like a dedicated skincare video on this brand, and then I never did because I'm terrible. So the job of this serum is to do what those other exfoliating masks are doing by unclogging your pores, washing away all those dead skin cells. It helps with, you know, if your skin's very oily, helps to calm that down. Pores, it helps clean those out as well. Pigmentation, if you have any of that. This serum pretty much does everything, and I think this is my favorite skincare product by Drunk Elephant. So I've actually started using retinol in my routine. I know a lot of people think like, retinol's for old people. And I'm like, I'm not 12, so I'm not young. Anyways, the reason why I like to use retinol is because it is like proven that it's good for acne. So I like to use this once in a while, not too often, just because I'm kind of scared of using it every single day. But yeah, it is supposed to help retexturize the skin, kind of smooth everything out. Like I said, if you have breakouts, it's supposed to help with that. So I'm using this one by First Aid Beauty. It's the Fab Skin Retinol Serum. It's got 0.25 concentrated retinol, so it is quite gentle. Usually with retinol, people find that they do have, you know, maybe a reaction or maybe a bit of irritation from it. But yeah, this is supposed to be retinol, but way more gentle. It's got very hydrating ingredients in there to kind of counteract the peeling or the irritation that you can get from traditional retinol. But yeah, I feel like this has actually helped with the texture of my skin. It's like a lot more smooth. Do you guys remember how I said I was kind of scared? I'm scared to use retinol every single day. When I actually first got this, I used it every single day. Oh my god, my Aries side is showing of not having any patience for anything and just wanting super fast results. But no, yeah, this stuff is really nice. So after I finish all that, I'll use a moisturizer on top just to kind of seal everything in. I'm using the Clear Days Ahead oil-free salicylic acid acne treatment moisturizer by Philosophy. And yeah, this stuff is really awesome. It's super lightweight. I don't know, it almost doesn't even feel like a moisturizer. But yeah, good for, oh my god, good for acne prone skin that's a bit oily as well. It's not very moisturizing though, but I find that it's okay since I'm using, a lot of other stuff before I'll use this, and yeah, it's just like a nice last step just to kind of seal everything in. And the salicylic acid in there is quite nice too, because, gets that exfoliation done, kind of keeps your pores clear throughout the day. I know everything in the world is just trying to jam itself inside my pores, because, I don't know, I feel like someone's out to get me. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important thing, SPF, sunscreen. So yeah, the very last step of my skincare is usually sunscreen. So I'm using the Clinique Pep Start sunscreen. It's got SPF 50, and this is a physical sunscreen, meaning that it just sits on top of the surface of your skin, so it doesn't go underneath. I find that my skin is a bit sensitive to chemical sunscreens, and I find that they tend to break me out. But I find that sunscreen in general just tends to break me out, so I actually hate wearing sunscreen, but this stuff is really, really nice. I'd say that this is one of the best sunscreens that I have ever used, just because it is so lightweight. You do get a little bit of a tint to it just to counteract the whiteness that happens when you use like traditional sunscreen, if you get kind of ashy. But yeah, since there's the tint, it just blends away, it doesn't give you white cast. I find that it also fills in, well, I wouldn't say it fills in pores, but it does kind of blur them out. So yeah, another bonus. So yeah, really loving this. When it was on sale, I bought like 6 of them because I'm Asian and we like to stockpile on stuff when it's on sale. Oh my god, someone just started using their snowblower. But anyways, that is my updated winter skincare routine. Hopefully you guys didn't fall asleep, or maybe this video is still playing and you're like doing something else. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you want to use some of the stuff. If you want me to make more skincare videos, definitely let me know, because I know a lot of you just watch me for hair videos, but I don't know. If you're ever bored and want me to make something else, I'm definitely open to making more skincare videos. I probably will, even if y'all don't want me to. Hopefully you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up if y'all are sinners and you feel like you're being punished by having terrible skin. You guys can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff, and have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!